Symbol 21. The eternal cosmic organic connection between God and the Son of God. 1. The symbol is meant to represent how the living being and the divine are eternally organically connected. The awareness of this organic connection goes through various stages in earthly humans. Initially, it is carried by a sense of intuition and a resulting faith in the existence of a divine being. Gradually, this faith is replaced by personally experienced knowledge, as the faculty of intelligence grows within the human psyche. As a result, humans first come to experience the physical or material world, leading to only material facts being perceived as realistic. Consequently, humans move as far away from the divine as is consciously possible. Through the experience of darkness, which is the consequence of materialism and godlessness, the human faculty arises, which is the origin of the intuitive ability, which in turn constitutes the sense of cosmic experience. Commentary on Martinus' explanation of Symbol 21, the eternal cosmic organic connection between God and the Son of God. 1. Martinus presents a profound and layered exploration of the relationship between humanity and the divine, framed through the lens of an evolving consciousness. His perspective is both mystical and systematic, blending spiritual intuition with a structured understanding of human development. Here are some key observations and insights into his ideas. 1. The eternal organic connection. Martinus begins by asserting an eternal, organic bond between the living being, humanity, and the divine, God. This idea is striking because it frames the relationship not as one of separation or hierarchy, but as an intrinsic living connection. It suggests that divinity is not an external force, but an integral part of existence itself. This perspective challenges traditional dualistic views of God and creation, offering a more unified and holistic understanding. 2. Stages of awareness. Martinus outlines a progression in human consciousness, starting with intuition and faith, and evolving into direct, experiential knowledge. This developmental framework is compelling because it mirrors the psychological and spiritual growth many individuals report in their personal journeys. His emphasis on the transition from faith to knowledge highlights the importance of personal experience in spiritual understanding, moving beyond dogma or blind belief. 3. Materialism as a detour. One of the most intriguing aspects of Martinus's perspective is his view of materialism as a necessary but temporary stage in human evolution. He suggests that the immersion in the physical and material world leads humans away from the divine, creating a sense of separation. However, this darkness is not portrayed as inherently negative, but as a catalyst for growth. This nuanced take on materialisms is refreshing, as it avoids outright condemnation and instead positions it as a phase that ultimately contributes to the development of higher faculties. 4. Intuition and cosmic experience. Martinus introduces the idea that the experience of darkness, materialism, and godlessness gives rise to the human faculty of intuition, which he links to a sense of cosmic experience. This is a fascinating concept because it ties adversity and struggle to the awakening of deeper spiritual awareness. It suggests that challenges and periods of disconnection are essential for developing a more profound connection to the cosmos. This perspective resonates with many spiritual traditions that view suffering as a path to enlightenment. 5. The role of intelligence. Martinus highlights the growth of intelligence as a key factor in the transition from faith to knowledge. This is an interesting angle because it positions intellectual development as a spiritual tool rather than a purely secular one. It bridges the gap between reason and spirituality, suggesting that the expansion of the mind is integral to the expansion of the soul. Why these perspectives stand out. Martinus's views stand out because they synthesize spiritual, psychological, and cosmic elements into a cohesive framework. His emphasis on organic connection and evolutionary stages offers a hopeful and dynamic vision of human potential. By framing materialism and darkness as part of a larger developmental process, he provides a balanced and compassionate perspective on the human condition. His ideas contribute to the broader discussion by offering a path toward unity and understanding, encouraging readers to see their struggles as part of a meaningful cosmic journey. In summary, Martinus's explanation of Symbol 21 invites readers to reflect on their own spiritual evolution and the interconnectedness of all existence. His unique blend of mysticism and systematic thought provides a rich and thought-provoking perspective that is both inspiring and deeply relevant. Explanation of Symbol 21. The symbol consists of 3 parts. The figure in the right part of the symbol shows that every living being is situated in the midst of the universe or the divine, and that it lives in an eternal interaction with God. The figure within the black serrated field symbolizes the living being or the Son of God. The figure outside the black serrated field symbolizes the universe or the divine. The serrated black field is meant to indicate that the distance between God and the Son of God is eternally the same, regardless of whether the Son of God is aware of it or not. The upper left part of the symbol shows 4 stages in the connection between the living being and God. The circular figures with the triangle symbolize the living being in each of the 4 stages. The figure on the far left depicts a natural human's first inkling of the existence of higher beings, spirits, or gods. The next figure symbolizes a being who believes in one true and real divine. The third figure symbolizes the materialistic and godless human. The fourth figure symbolizes the perfected human with a day-conscious experience of God. The lower left part of the symbol shows the communication between the physical and the spiritual planes. The lower field with the orange triangles symbolizes physical humans on the physical plane. The 2 fields above with yellow triangles symbolize spiritual beings on spiritual planes of existence. The lower field includes the following 5 sections. The first section from the left shows a being who turns to another being for help. This other being is either unwilling or unable to help. The second section shows a being who prays to God for help and is answered by another physical being, being encouraged from the spiritual plane to come to the aid. The third section shows a being with a high intellectual and spiritual standard, who in their creation is unconsciously inspired from the spiritual plane. The fourth section shows communication with spiritual beings through a medium mystic path. The fifth section shows a cosmically conscious being's day-conscious connection with the spiritual planes.